Hello, all you gaming geeks and weirdos out there in internet land. Thank you for joining me for another video discussion. Today we're going to talk about what would a Nintendo achievement system look like. You know, we still don't have anything official when it comes to the Switch 2 yet. But something that I've been thinking about recently is if Nintendo were to move forward and do some kind of an accomplishment system, you know, achievements, trophies, whatever you want to call it, what would it look like? And how should it work? Because right now we have missions and rewards. But they're app specific. They're only in the NSO app on the Switch, and it's only for doing certain things like playing a game trial or playing a game on NSO or backing up your games once a week or, you know, playing an online game or something like that. Something that at the end of the day you don't really have to do. And that's perfectly fine because for some people, that's all trophies are anyway. The things that you don't have to do. You just download the game, play it, finish it or whatever. Play it for 45 minutes and move on. Never touch it again. But I'm the kind of person that I like to get as many trophies as I possibly can and get as many achievements as I possibly can. So I think that it'd be interesting, especially when we have a game like Echoes of Wisdom where I 100% it, to have something where you can sort of say, this person did this, to show everyone online. Get those bragging rights, right? So then the question is, what would it look like? Well, Nintendo has experimented with a few things over the years, you know. I just mentioned one of them where it's missions and rewards. But I think that if we were going to go back and do this, we need to fully embrace what the Wii U did. And that is to do stamps. Now, stamps, in case you never played a Wii U game, was something that were like achievements in a way. You know, if you've gone through and you've done recently some of the games that have come over from the Wii U, you might have seen them pop up. I know that it was something that was in Super Mario 3D World, for example. I think if you did like all the goalposts from the top, or if every character touched the goalpost, then that gave you a stamp. And if you fill up that whole card, then that was just something that you could maybe, you know, put on the Miiverse or something. Now, the Miiverse coming back is something that we've talked about also. I think it would be cool if they brought that back, but I understand why it's not around. But besides that, what else would work? Well, I think stamps would. And I think it would work only just because of the fact is they made it like it was that, right? Like if you played Nintendo Land and you did something, after you finish the game, you'd get a little fanfare sound and you'd see a little thing pop up, you know? If you did a Wii Fit U and you met your goal or whatever, they'd give you a little stamp that went onto a calendar or something. And it's small, but I think that it's relevant enough that it could work, right? And then it could be something that could again be game specific, maybe Zelda sounds, for example, in a Zelda game, or just something like that. But not a whole lot to talk about here. If you know what stamps are, then you know how stamps work. But what do you guys think would work for a achievement system for Nintendo? Feel free to sound off anything that you kind of have an idea on in the comments down below. But at the end of the day, regardless of whatever Nintendo does, Nintendo's going to do it, right? And I'm actually still okay with the idea because it's one of the things that I love about Nintendo is throughout the whole entire time of like GameCube and Wii and Wii U and stuff like that, they haven't really had a full-blown achievement system like trophies were or like achievements were on like the 360 and the Xbox and all that stuff like that. So, but if they were to embrace it, I think that stamps would work best. It just makes the most sense because it's the most neutral instead of thinking, well, maybe they'll do coins or maybe they'll do something. It's the most neutral one, right? But even if Nintendo has no achievement system, I'm okay with that too. If they continue to move forward with missions and rewards, I'm okay with that too. But that's just what works best for me. I hope that you guys have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.